Today, England faces Germany in the ultimate football competition because I took all the clubs from Germany and all the clubs from England and put them into one league. For 10 full seasons, we will count all the trophies won in the Premier League, the Championship, League One, and League Two. And of course, all the trophies in the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Champions League, Europa League, and Conference League. Basically, every single competition. And at the end of the 10 seasons, we will find out if English clubs won more trophies or German clubs won more trophies when facing off against each other. So let's go. Let's get into it. But before we do that, please hit the like button for me if you enjoy my content, and the subscribe button with the little noti bell if you're new here so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. I would really appreciate it. Let's go. It is England versus Germany. League Two consists of clubs that are 2 to 2.5 stars each. We have clubs like 1860 Munich and Barnsley and Blackpool, Braunschweig, Charlton Athletic, Dynamo Dresden, Hansa Rostock, Holstein Kiel is here, Huddersfield is here, Peterborough, Plymouth Argyle, Portsmouth, Rotherham, and Sandhausen. While League One is obviously a little bit of a class above than League Two, Birmingham City and Nuremberg, Blackburn Rovers, Bristol City, Cardiff City, Dusseldorf, Schalke is in here, Hanover, Hull City, Ipswich Town, Karlsruhe, Karlsruhe, Middlesbrough, Millwall, Norwich, Preston, QPR, Paderborn, Stoke City, Sunderland, Swansea, Watford, and West Brom. Now the Championship is where it starts getting interesting because a lot of these sides are actually top division sides in the Premier League and in the Bundesliga. Teams like Mainz and Bournemouth, Cologne, Brentford, Burnley, Crystal Palace, Everton, and Augsburg, Fulham, Hamburg is here, Heidenheim, Hertha Berlin, Leeds United, Leicester City, Borussia Mönchengladbach, Werder Bremen, and Nottingham Forest, Southampton, Wolves, and Bochum. And of course, the Premier League, the top league, is the best of the best, the cream of the crop. Arsenal, Aston Villa, Borussia Dortmund, Bayern Munich, and Chelsea and Brighton, Frankfurt, Bayer Leverkusen, Liverpool, Man City, Man United, Newcastle, Leipzig, Freiburg, Spurs, Hoffenheim, Union Berlin, Stuttgart, Wolfsburg, and West Ham. This is gonna be insane. The best part about it is that we're not just counting the Premier League and the Champions League, we're counting all the leagues. So clubs in the Championship, in League One, and in League Two, if they're successful and they're winning, they count towards their country's total trophy amount. So every single club has a chance to contribute to their country's success instead of just fighting for promotion. Now that you've seen the 4 leagues and where every single club is starting, let's go to the end of season 1 and see which country is going to take the lead, England or Germany. The first season is over and we're going to start in League 2, and England will take a 1-0 lead on Germany because it was Derby County that won League 2 on 83 points. That is 1 trophy for England. Germany instantly equalizes because in League 1 it was Schalke that won, actually tied on points with Middlesbrough, 96 points each, but Schalke comes out ahead. It is tied 1-1. Now what about the Championship? Well, it was Everton on 87 points. They win the Championship. England takes a 2-1 lead. And in the Premier League, England will take a 3-1 lead because Manchester City topped the biggest league, the Premier League, 3-1 for England. And an English club won the FA Cup as well. It was actually an all-English final. Man United versus Liverpool, and Liverpool won 3-2. So now it's 4-1 for England. Liverpool actually did the double. They won the Carabao Cup as well, 2-1 over Arsenal. So now it's 5-1 for England. In the Champions League, we did not have an English side or a German side. It was an all-Spanish affair. Barcelona beat Real Madrid 2-1. Liverpool is absolutely dominant in the first season. They won the Europa League over PSG 3-2, so now it's 6-1 for England. And the Conference League in the first season had a very surprising final and a very surprising winner. And Fenerbahce won 3-1. But no English sides, no German sides, neither of them get a point. So after the first season, England is absolutely dominating 6-1 over Germany. Let's go to season 2. The second season is over, and I can tell you that Germany will get a point back. In League 2, it was the relegated Nuremberg. They won League 2 on 98 points, but Nuremberg gets a second trophy for Germany. But England will take it right back in League 1, guys. Norwich City finished first, so now it is 7-2 for England. But Germany's trying to keep pace, guys. In the Championship, it was Eintracht Frankfurt that won the Championship. All of a sudden, Germany has 3. It's 7-3. And I got a feeling this is going to be a very close race the entire video because in the Premier League, it wasn't Manchester City this time. It was a German club. It was Bayern Munich that topped the Premier League. But now Bayern Munich earned Germany their 4th trophy. It's 7-4. And the FA Cup in season 2 had a very interesting final. It was Union Berlin versus Liverpool, and Liverpool won the FA Cup once again, earning England their 8th trophy. And Liverpool is on absolute fire in these cups, guys, because they went to the Carabao Cup final again in back-to-back seasons. They played a German side in Borussia Dortmund, and they won 6-5 on penalties, earning England a 9th trophy. 9-4 for England. But the Champions League again had an all-Spanish final. No German teams, no no English teams in the second season. Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid, and it was Barca once again, back-to-back Champions League winners. But the Europa League was won by a German side in season 2. It was Borussia Dortmund over Real Betis, earning Germany a 5th trophy. But neither England or Germany will see any trophies in the Conference League because it was Napoli over Athletic Club Bilbao 2-0. So after 2 full seasons, it is England leading the way, 9 trophies to 5 against Germany. Let's go to the end of season 3. Season 3 is over. Was Germany able to close the gap? Well, we're starting in League 2, and yeah, Germany is closing the gap because Paderborn won in League 2. All of a sudden, it's 9-6. And England's lead is getting smaller because in League 1, it was St. Pauli that won over Watford. So all of a sudden, it's 9-7. But the championship in season 3 was dominated by Wolves over Borussia Mönchengladbach, and Wolves earned England their 10th trophy. And then we get to the Premier League in season 3. The top 2 sides in the Premier League in season 3, they were both from Germany. Bayern Munich on 74 points win the league. Bayer Leverkusen with Xabi Alonso in second on 73 points. Bayern Munich earns another trophy for Germany. It's all of a sudden 10-8. Now, what about the cups and the European competitions in season 3? Well, the FA Cup, it had an English club and a German club, and an English club won. It was Arsenal over Bayer Leverkusen, 11-8 for England. But a German club comes right back and wins the Carabao Cup. Borussia Dortmund over Borussia Mönchengladbach, 3-1, and all of a sudden it is 11-9. The gap is closed again. But once again, the Champions League will not see Germany or England earn any trophies because it was Real Madrid. While in the Europa League, it was the same thing. We had a German finalist this time, but it wasn't a German winner. It was an Italian winner in Roma, 2-1 over Leipzig. And finally, in the Conference League, no English sides, no German sides. Inter Milan over Sporting from Portugal, 2-0, so nobody earns a point. So after 3 seasons, it's a very close race. England has 11 trophies, Germany has 9 trophies. Let's go to the end of season 4. So we're at the end of season 4, and it is currently 11-9 for England, but make it 12-9 because in League 2, Preston North End wins League 2, and they earn a trophy for England. But Germany comes right back, guys, because in League 1, it was Hamburg that won League 1, but Hamburg earns a 10th trophy for Germany. It's 12-10. But Everton in the championship said, no way, it's going back to a 2-point gap because they won the championship over Union Berlin, 13-10 for England. And make that 14-10 for England because in the Premier League, Arsenal were crowned champions over a surprising second place in RB Leipzig. But in the FA Cup, Germany is closing the gap once again because Bayer Leverkusen won the FA Cup over Newcastle 1-0. So all of a sudden, it's 14-11. Actually, make that 15-11 because the Carabao Cup was won by Manchester United 1-0 over Arsenal. Manchester United and Eric Ten Hag contribute to the cause. And we still don't have an English or German Champions League winner. Barcelona won it once again. And in the Europa League, it was the same thing as the Champions League. We are not going to have an English or German winner. We have an English finalist in Liverpool, but they lost to PSG 2-1. So no points for England or Germany in the Champions League or the Europa League. But in the Conference League in season 4, Borussia Dortmund again gets another trophy for Germany. So now it is 15-12. This is going to go right down to the wire, guys. Let's go to the halfway point to the end of season 5. We are halfway through. Season 5 is over, and in League 2, England will extend their lead. Huddersfield wins League 2 over Arminia Bielefeld. 91 points for Huddersfield and 16 trophies for England. And England will extend their lead in League 1 thanks to West Brom because West Brom won League 1. So all of a sudden, it's a 5-point lead for England, 17-12. I don't know if England's starting to run away with it, guys, because the championship was also won by an English side. Leeds United over Frankfurt, and it's 18-12, a 6-point gap. Wow, Germany fell apart in league play in season 5. It was a clean sweep throughout the leagues. Manchester City won the Premier League, guys, on 87 points over Leipzig and Arsenal in third. So all of a sudden, it's 19-12, 7-point gap. And Manchester City did the double while earning England their 20th trophy of the season because they won the FA Cup 3-0 over Wolfsburg. And yeah, Man City did the treble, guys. They won the Carabao Cup as well, 2-0 over Arsenal. The gap is 9 points, 21 trophies for England, only 12 for Germany. They absolutely bottled season 5. What happened? But again, there won't be any trophies for England or Germany in the Champions League in season 5 because it was Juventus over PSG 2-0. But Bayern Munich is trying to keep Germany in this competition because they won the Europa League 1-0 over Villarreal. So now it is 21-13. And this is the first time I've ever seen anything like this because Man City, they didn't do the double, they didn't do the treble, they did the quadruple. They won the Europa Conference League 5-4 on penalties over Club Brugge. I have never seen a side win 4 trophies in the same season in any FIFA game ever. I've never personally seen it happen. This is the first time this happens, to my knowledge. I've never seen it happen. If you've seen this happen before, let me know down in the comments. I'm shocked. 4 trophies for Manchester City in one season, and the lead is back up to 9. It's 22-13 for England. Let's go to the end of season 6. German clubs really need to step it up. They gotta earn Germany some trophies. Season 6 is over, and I can tell you that Preston North End in League 2 contributes to the cause once again, because they won League 2, and all of a sudden it is 23-13 for England. And Watford will make it 24-13 for England because they were first in League 1. Stuttgart in the championship gets one back for Germany. They won the championship over Everton and Forest and Crystal Palace, so it's 24-14, but it is still a 10-point lead. And the Premier League in season 6 was won by Arsenal, so all of a sudden the gap is back to 11 points. It is 25-14. The FA Cup in season 6 was won by a German side though. It was Leipzig over West Ham 3-1, so it's 25-15, but still again a 10-point gap. Tottenham contributes, guys. Tottenham won a trophy. 5-4 on penalties over Newcastle in the Carabao Cup, and they win England their 26th trophy, 26-15. Once again in the Champions League, we do not have an English or German winner, guys. It was PSG over Barcelona 3-1, and Tottenham actually did the double. Spurs, hello. They won the Europa League and get England their 27th trophy. And the Conference League had a very, very surprising final and a surprising winner, especially the winner. The final, I mean, Chelsea was one of the finalists. They lost in the final, but they lost 1-0 to Royal Antwerp. Royal Antwerp won the Europa Conference League. So at the end of season 6, England has a very commanding lead on Germany. 27 trophies for England, only 15 for Germany. The German clubs, they need to step it up. There's only a few seasons left. Let's go to the end of season 7. Season 7 is in the books, and Portsmouth win England another trophy, their 28th trophy, because Portsmouth won League 2 on 90 points. In League 1, it was Bristol City, another English side over Hanover and Bochum and Heidenheim and Darmstadt and Firth and Dusseldorf. And they earn England their 29th trophy. And so far, England is 3-for-3 in the leagues because Leicester City won the championship over Borussia Mönchengladbach and Union Berlin. Leicester City on 112 points earn England its 30th trophy. I never think I'd say this, but Spurs are contributing more than Manchester United because Spurs won the Premier League in season 7. Spurs win England its 31st trophy, and all of a sudden it is 31 for England and only 15 for Germany. Can season 7 be a complete clean sweep for England? Because an English side won the FA Cup as well. Newcastle United 3-2 over West Ham. 32 trophies for England now, 15 for Germany. Yeah, guys, it's a clean sweep because Manchester City won the Carabao Cup. Man City 2-1 over West Ham, earn England its 33rd trophy. But once again, in the Champions League, there is no English or German winner. It was PSG over Celtic. And in the Europa League in season 7, guys, it's the same thing as the Champions League. No English or German sides. It was Monaco and Real Sociedad, and Real Sociedad won the Europa League 2-0. And unfortunately, it's the same thing in the Conference League. No English clubs, no German sides. Lazio over Real Betis 2-0. So actually, no German clubs won anything in season 7 at all. So now it's 33 trophies for England and only 15 for Germany. Is it over? Season 8 is over, guys, and German clubs really need to start piling up some trophies. They're not mathematically eliminated yet from catching England, and Schalke is going to do its part in League 2 because they won League 2 over Hull City and Derby County, and it is 33-16. But Blackburn Rovers get England their 34th trophy in League 1 over Darmstadt and Paderborn, 34-16. The gap is 18 points. Germany does come back though. They won the championship. Hertha Berlin 95 points over Everton, 34-17. But Liverpool extends that gap once again because they won the Premier League, 75 points. That is a total of 35 trophies now for England. Make that 36 trophies because Brighton and Hove Albion won 1-0 over Spurs in the FA Cup. And make that 37 trophies because Manchester City won the Carabao Cup over Spurs. I swear, not an English team or a German team can win the Champions League because it was Inter over PSG in season 8, 3-2. But the Europa League in season 8 had an all-English final. It was Newcastle United that won the Europa League over Manchester City 2-1, and Newcastle win wins England its 38th trophy, 38-17. And finally, in the Conference League in Season 8, it was Roma over Alexander Lacazette. He's probably retired by now. Olympique Lyonnais, 1-0. No trophies for England or Germany. So there's only 2 seasons left, and English clubs have a commanding lead. 38 trophies for English clubs, while only 17 trophies for German clubs. It's probably safe to say that Germany isn't winning this one. The second last season, Season 9 is over, and in League 2, St. Pauli, the German club, they get one back for Germany, their 18th trophy, and Germany gets another trophy in League 1. It was Holstein Kiel that won it, 86 points over Coventry City, so Germany is up to 19 trophies now. But the championship was won by an English side. It was Wolves on 101 points, so Wolves get England their 39th trophy. And in the Premier League in Season 9, it was Liverpool once again. They are crowned champions and get England their 40th trophy. So it is 40 trophies for England and only 19 for Germany, and make that 41 trophies for England because Tottenham won the FA Cup 2-0 over Brighton. But the Carabao Cup was won by a German side. It was Borussia Dortmund over a surprising Leeds. Leeds went to a Carabao Cup final and they lost 4-3 on penalties, so Dortmund gets Germany their 20th trophy. And after 9 seasons, we finally have a Champions League winner that's actually going to count. It was an all-English final, by the way, but Newcastle won the Champions League 2-1 over Manchester City and get England their 42nd trophy. In the Europa League in Season 9, we have a French champion, and it wasn't PSG. It was Stade Rennais over Brighton 2-1. And finally, in the Conference League, it was Monza over Bolton. Bolton was not even part of this league. They were like in another league. I had to transfer them to another league, but somehow Bolton made it to the Europa Conference League final, but they lost to Monza 3-0 on penalties. So as we go into the final season, Season 10, England has a total of 42 trophies, while Germany only has a total of 20. They cannot mathematically catch England, so England will win this competition. But we're still going to do Season 10 to see exactly how many trophies English clubs can win. Can they reach 50? The final season is in the books, and League 2, Blackpool gets another trophy for England, their 43rd trophy. They finished on 94 points and were crowned champions. And Stoke City in Season 10 contributed as well. They won League 1 in Season 10 on 83 points and got England their 44th trophy. But Hoffenheim got one back for Germany in the championship, their 21st trophy. And for the first time since Season 3, we had a German Premier League champion, and it was again Bayern Munich on 78 points. And so Bayern got Germany their 22nd trophy. But Arsenal got England its 45th trophy because it was an all-English final in the FA Cup, 3-2 over Chelsea. And the Carabao Cup in Season 10 was also won by an English side over a German side. It was Aston Villa over Wolfsburg 2-0, and Aston Villa got England its 46th trophy. The Champions League in Season 10 had a French winner, and again it wasn't PSG. It was RC Lens over Manchester City 2-1. And the Europa League also had a French winner, and again it wasn't PSG. It was Olympique de Marseille over Atalanta 1-0. And I mean, wow, the French just absolutely tore the European competitions apart. The Europa Conference League also had a French winner, and again it wasn't PSG. It was Nice 5-0 over Ghent. So there we have it, Germany versus England, and England came out victorious heavily, actually. 46 trophies for England and only 22 trophies for German clubs. I thought it would be a much more closer race, especially during the first 3 or 4 seasons, but then ultimately English clubs ran away with it. Thank you guys for watching the videos. Let me know how your club did, if your club won any trophies, and who you were cheering for. And maybe we can do this again. Maybe England can face Spain, or maybe Germany can face Spain, or Germany versus Italy. Maybe we can put France into the mix. Let me know what else you want to see. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, guys. Stay happy and stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in another video, probably tomorrow. Keep smiling. All right, peace, 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 peace.